go?
Okay, so it's been like 2 hours.
We started at
And
10:30.
yeah, maybe longer
11?
than 2 hours.
11?
I think it was like 10:30. So you can see there are lots of bubbles. There are big and little bubbles in here. It's been growing and getting all happy, and all of the bubbles are burps and farts from all of the yeasts because they've been eating a lot.
I don't have enough gas to actually make any noise right now.
That's so sad for you.
I know. It would have been a nice compliment.
See what a nice, awesome,
Goopy.
goopy stuff that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how much we put back in here. So I'm putting the crock on the scale,
And zeroing it out.
zeroing it out. There. Start again. Okay.
0.
0. So I've stirred that down. Let's put some starter in the crock. That looks like about the right amount, but I just feel like that can't possibly be only 3.58 ounces. So I think that the crock itself is heavy enough that it's making the scale confused. Yeah, because I just added more and it did not.
Yeah, it's
Increase
too
the-
heavy.
Is too heavy, but it's
Okay.
like that much. So stirred down like a cup and a half.
Okay.
And when
Yeah,
you
you just
guys
put that
come over
aside.
this afternoon, we're just gonna use this again. I'm gonna put more in the bowl and make another big starter.
Okay. And
So
cover.
cover and
You usually leave that in the fridge until you're ready to
if I'm gonna use it again today or tomorrow, counter's fine. If you're gonna be more than a day in the fridge to slow down the growing, which not only prevents it from like going crazy and then using up all of its food and then dying of starvation, it also letting it grow slowly in the refrigerator at a cooler temperature helps to develop a lot more flavor.
Okay.
Okay, so here we have the rest of the goopy stuff. And there's about an ounce of flour in that bowl still. Let's put some more flour in there. And then we'll see how much of it we end up using in all to make the dough. And it's all going to be by feel and kind of approximate. Okay. So I put another 14 ounces of flour in there, and we'll see how much of it we use. Let me get something to scoop it with. And I'm going to get a measuring spoon for some salt. An important thing here, I put the starter back in there with no salt in before I add salt into the dough, because you do not want to get salt into your starter, obviously. Maybe not obviously. Okay. So in goes some flour.
About a cup for now.
About a cup, about like
We'll add more.
6 ounces. That was not quite like.
You're looking for salt?
I am looking for the jar of salt. Here's a thing of salt. Dish of salt.
Yeah.
So I'm putting in like,
Tablespoon?
yeah, tablespoon. Kosher salt, Diamond Crystal kosher salt. It's the good salt. Kosher salt. I mean, it's just the standard salt that we use in baking.
Stir, 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 stir.
And Diamond Crystal doesn't have weird additives and things in it. So yeah, stir, stir, stir. If you do not have a fancy dough whisk, you can absolutely do that part with a wooden spoon. Let's get some more flour in there.
Another cup or so?
Yeah. it's just a little bit more flour before it goes to the auto lease phase.
And explain to our viewers what auto lease means. So you put about just another half cup, maybe a little less salt of flour.
So
auto lease.
Auto lease phase. Basically, you're giving everything a little time to get acquainted before you do the physical work of the kneading. The just hydrating the flour actually allows the building of a lot of gluten. So having a nice long auto lease phase means that you're not going to have to add too much flour or water to alter the hydration status in here, and also you don't need to do anywhere near as much physical kneading because it basically kneads itself in this phase. Okay, so back.
So that's like a shaggy dough.
So now there's 2.5 ounces back total in the bowl. So we started with 15.
14.
14. Well, there was 14 plus the about 1 ounce that was already in the bowl.
Oh, okay.
So 15 minus about 2.5 is about 12.5. So I put about 12.5 ounces of flour in here. Gonna let it auto lease, hang out, hydrate.
You also have to sing the song.
The song.
For auto leasing.
What's the song for auto leasing?
Auto lease, auto lease, do do do. Nobody knows the words. Okay, that's enough of that. Also, I can't sing too much of it because Disney will sue. Bastards.
Okay, and I'm just gonna let it like hang out like this. I'm gonna get all of the.
So how long do you let it auto lease for?
Half hour.
Okay.
20-30 minutes.
So we will return after that because otherwise this video will be very long and somewhat boring.
Yeah.
Okay.